Welcome back to Zachus. We are so glad you joined us for another video. We have another cool product to show you that's part of Connected Home. This is the Smart Dimmer Switch by GE. Now you guys, if you're part of our subscription and you're part of our family, you know already, I love automation, connected home stuff. We have an Alexa and a Google Home and all kinds of smart switches and smart plugs and the Wink Hub and all this great stuff. Check out those videos if you haven't and subscribe so you'll get notified because we're doing a lot of cool new stuff here. So this is something that a friend told me about that works with Wink and Alexa, and it works with IFTTT. So it works with Google Home. On top of that, if you're not part of that family, it also works with SmartThings, Pulse, Honeywell, Staples Connect, I haven't heard of that, Iris, HomeSeer, of course Wink, and it's Z-Wave, so that it's compatible with any Z-Wave hubs or devices or functionalities like that. I have been using, if you've watched our Wemo videos or any of that, you know I use smart plugs that are a lot easier. You just plug them in, link them up to your Wi-Fi, they're good to go. But I needed something for my kitchen lights. We have one big open room in our kitchen, and I'll show that video to you of the living room and the kitchen and breakfast area all kind of connected. And so we use those lights a lot, and oftentimes at night, I want to just say, hey Alexa or hey Google, can you good night, you know, turn the lights off, run the robot, whatever. And I don't have a way to turn my kitchen lights off. So I talked to a friend and he uses these and we're gonna use them too. Now I have to turn my electricity off. I have to install these. There's a lot of things that you have to do, and I wanna make sure that you read the instructions on the back. If you get it, make sure you have a neutral wire. It's required. Make sure you know what you're doing. We don't want to advocate anything that's going to hurt you here. And I have an electrician friend and an electrician in my family who's advised me on how to do this the best way. But I'm still a little nervous about it, to be honest with you, but I just don't want to pay an electrician to come install a switch for me. So I'm going to try it myself. I installed a light the other day. I replaced the light and installed a cool new light, and it was pretty difficult, but I did it and it worked. And I did it in the daylight, so I didn't have to worry about not having light, stuff like that. So I'm gonna unbox this cool thing for you so you can see what's inside. And then we'll also do a video of the install. So be sure to check that out. Again, subscribe and you'll be notified when that goes live. And because we wanna show you how we installed it as well. So if you try to do it, you'll at least know how we did it. And so here we go. And if you're a subscriber, you know about this. My trusty red razor blade. All of our unboxings. It's like part of the family these days. So it's got two little strips on the back. You just slice through those. Use a pocket knife, use a pen, a key. Some of you got sharp enough nails. And then it just pulls out. It's nice and snug. Pull this bad boy out. Comes out. Let's see. And then there you go. I'm not a big GE fan. I usually use brands that are more connected with home automation. I don't really think about GE that way, but they are stepping up. And my friend just went on and on about how easy this was to install and how well it works. And I really don't use dimming or, you know, dimming lights a lot, but it came with it, so you know it's good for resale. Maybe somebody does like that, so that way you can have that functionality if you need it. I usually just turn the lights on and turn them off. You know, we don't really get all romantic or anything like that. But and so in my kitchen, just so you know, I have some standard bulbs, and then I have LED bulbs in the I have standard LED bulbs in the ceiling. So this just comes right out. Boom. Just right out. And it's pretty clean. I'm gonna open this up for you guys. Comes with the screws. It's designed to go, it doesn't have a faceplate, I don't think, because it's designed to go behind your existing faceplate. This one is white, but it also comes in ivory. And if you look on Amazon, you can find a ton of these, but you have to be careful about what will actually be compatible with what you're using, what you can get, you know, working, what it works with. For me, the three things are IFTT, and Wink, if I can get it on Wink, or and Alexa and Google Home. So those are the four things that really I want connected and talking to each other, because I use them. I use Google Home in my living room. I use Alexa everywhere else because I'm just trying Google Home, and you can watch our videos on that. I'm sure it'll pop up somewhere here. So they also give you the ivory one. And they also give you an extra neutral wire, so you're sure to connect that in because that's very important. But pretty much, it's pretty basic. You just connect your existing wires to here and your neutral to here. And it's got all the connection, the button to connect down here, and the little light to let you know if it's connected or having issues or if it's on, all that stuff. And it's just your standard paddle. To turn it on, to turn it off, or to dim it, you can hold or hold. It's pretty standard stuff. And of course, there's all kinds of instructions because they want you to be safe. A lot of people do this on their own, so it's not like some huge thing. You just want to be careful with electricity anytime you're messing with electricity. And then let's see what this is, because it's not. Oh, cool. They're just showing you their other products and how they all can connect together. And they do actually have a black and a brown one. I didn't see that on Amazon, but that's cool. All my switches are white, so I really want them to be white. And so I got two of these. I'm going to do it on a dual switch because my kitchen is dual switched. And that way I can just say, turn the kitchen on, turn the kitchen on. They all come on. Also, just so for some of you that are thinking about getting this and you're like, well, mine does this. They also have one that has a dummy paddle. It's people call it different things, but this is when you have two switches, like the top of your stairs, you can turn your light on, or the bottom of your stairs. So you get this one, and then you buy a cheaper one, and it works with that one. So you don't have to buy two of these. And you want them to talk to each other, right? So if it's on or off, that's a whole nother thing. I'm not dealing with that right now. I don't need my stairway light to come on. But if you do, that's an option you have. So I'm about to install. We did an unboxing video, and you guys can go watch that. And I said I was going to show you how to install this. Of course, the lights are off, so it's going to be a little dark, but we're about to install this right here, and it should fit in pretty easily. There's just a couple of the power, and then your neutral wire, and the 12 volt if you need that. Of course, we're going to follow the instructions. We have the power off. Just really be careful. If you are doing this, that you make sure your power is off and make sure that all your things line up the way they're supposed to. So I have a smart switch that is pretty useless. It's for something called Claire Controls, which is this archaic automation system my builder put in. And then I just have a standard switch here. And from what I can see, I have a ground and a load and a light. I just got to make sure I have a neutral. So this smart light has a looks like it has a neutral, a ground, a load, and a light. I don't know if you can see in here, but it's pretty much a mess. It's kind of making me mad. A lot of crap. Whoever did this did it really badly, poorly. So my worry here is that this has no sheath on it, so I'm assuming that's a ground. I'm trying to, yes it is. So I'm trying to find a neutral, an extra neutral for my other, because I have one for this switch. Okay, okay, so I have enough here. So I'm gonna disconnect. This one's really sad. Is that just crimped in there? So that's just, this is the smart switch that came with the Claire controls. It's not even labeled or anything. I don't even know what this is. One thing for sure is these wires are tough to deal with. I'm not an electrician, so that's probably why I feel that way. Let's see how these are connected in. I put them into the hole, and then the top one has a hole down here beside the ground wire, and then this one didn't go in the hole. It was too thick, the one they provided, so I put it on the screw. So I got two of these. Let's shove this back in there. I don't know if they'll go. They're both pretty big. This is not even the one I wanted to be smart. And it's working. It's pretty cool. Just don't know how in the world they thought you could get two of these in here. So guys, you just watched the unboxing and the install for the GE dimmer, and I just forgot to shoot the ending part of this and tell you a little bit about why I sent it back and I hated it and I went with Wemo. Big surprise there. So as you can see, I got it installed, it fit in there, but it was so big I couldn't get two side by side. That was the fail number one. And then after I got it installed, I realized the instructions were very just kind of nothing. And I went and Googled it, trying to figure out how to hook it up to my Wi-Fi, how to talk to it, how to get it to talk to my things. And it was so complicated. You had to go through all this technical stuff just to get it to connect and get it. You had to use a smart hub of some sort. And I was just like, it's great for geeky people who want that, who think that's awesome. Hey, go with it. But the Wemo switch, watch that video. I'll put it somewhere around me and put a link to it. It is amazing. It's smaller in size, as you can see in the Wemo video, and they installed side by side just like that, connected just like that to the Wemo app. Started talking to Alexa and Google Home just right away. It was like super simple. I've installed three or four in the house, and I love it. They work so good. I've been using them for months, and I sent all the GE stuff back. I'll never use it. It's ridiculous to make stuff that complicated in this day and age. So I just wanted to tell you why it's a fail for me. It's 2 thumbs down. I hope this helps you. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you guys checking us out. We're trying to get better and better. Please give us a thumbs up if you like this video. Comment below. We'd love to hear from you. And subscribe. You'll be the first to hear about all of our new videos. You'll be the first to see them. We're doing so many cool videos on connected home, stuff for men, natural products, tech products, travel products, anything that's cool. We want to unbox it, review it, and show it to you. And it's completely unbiased, And we're trying to grow here on YouTube, so we really appreciate you being part of our family. And we will catch you in the next video. Peace.